Hey, I'm back. Y'all back? Let's go. Please like this video. Please put your like number in the chat and let's get into it, y'all. Please thumbs up this video. Thumbs up this video. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So I took notes. Okay. I'm going to read in a second. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 pages of notes. So it looks like they're getting better. We got up to 5 pages, okay? Things took place. Some of the things that took place was aggravating as hell. If y'all read the description of this video and you didn't watch it, then you know what we about to get into. Foolishness did transpire. We got Mia calling people dogs. We got Karen calling people tricks. We find about folks hooking up with rappers, honey. We got rabbit mongoose running around stalking, chasing Wendy Osefo. All types of things are going on. So y'all come on, hit the like button. Please use your engagement button at the bottom of the chat, the circle with the emoji. Send up the bubbles. Let them know y'all here. If you want to join channel membership, our join button is there. And if you want to gift memberships, instead of hitting the button for super chat, hit the button, gift memberships, spread the love, all that good stuff. Let me greet everybody and we're going to get into this review. Because I know some of y'all, I know a lot of y'all ain't watched this, but I did. It was painful. It's very painful, but I did watch it. I did. I promise. Now let me holler at who in here. Tracy Lashley, hey. Like number 1. I know that's right. Bianca is here. It's Housewives time. That's right. Like this video. Hey, Christina with the T. How you doing, girl? Thank you for being like number 2. Come on in. All right. Maybelline is back. Hey, girl. How you doing? Angela Davis is here. Hey, now. Thank you for being number 5. Maybelline is number 4. Okay. My sister's done slid back on the porch. Miss Kaiser So say, hey, girl. You didn't watch, but you here to support and trash talk. That. Thank you for being like number 7. Quiet Storm 87 is number 8. Okay. I know, but I got you. Yolanda Franklin is back. My good sis. She number 9. Angela Nichols in the house. Hey. Thank you for being 13. My Brandon. Hey. It wasn't as bad, but it was on my nerves. It was on my nerves in a couple of spots. Just a couple, honey. Who else we got up in here? Auntie Eva, we glad you made it. All right. Miss Sparkle still on the cruise, but she still came in to make sure she was like number 17. Now that's my sister, okay? In real life, she got me. Hey, Trina Taylor. Yep, we back on the porch, girl. Hey, Anel. What up, DS? Like number 20. Thank you. Nacho Twins Mama is 21, and so is Trina Taylor. Hey, now. Delicia Dismuke is number 22. Hey, sis. How are you? Oh, my cool gamer. Always cool and always in the building. I love me some cool gamer. Who else we got up in here? Oh, Nacho Twins Mama is reminding y'all to hit the like button, too. Okay. Brat's doll. Hey, darling. Thank you for being 22. Krista Jones. Hey, sis. Thank you for being 22. We got 28, 22. Okay. Auntie Eva says she's 21. Listen. You number 60. Really? That's amazing. All right. Anita. Hey, girl. Thank you for being like number 31. I appreciate it. Oh, my dear sister, thank you for being here and congratulations on your 29-month royal anniversary. I love it. So glad to see you. My Ashley is here. Like she say, lucky number 21. I used to like number 21 too. I did. I remember that. I went through a whole phase with 21. Yep. Hey, Queen of Hearts KS. Thank you for being 31. Nikita T is here. Welcome. Is this your first time? Oh, she's so pretty. Hey, girl. How you doing? Welcome. If this is your first time, let us know. If not, welcome anyway. Y'all welcome Nikita. All pretty girls are welcome all the time. All the time. Mama's baby is here and she's number 39. Tutu is back. Hey, Tutu. How you doing? DV is here. Bianca, you ain't see this episode, girl. Jen Bunny. Hey. How you doing? Hey, LEL. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Run me up now. Apple Charm. You know what? I would remember your name. This got to be the first time. Welcome. Please come back. Come often. Bring a friend. Y'all welcome Apple Charm too, okay? Welcome. I know I ain't seen you before. Now, if you've been here, you didn't say nothing. Unless your name was different. Okay? Hey, Lady T. Thank you for being 43. Hey, Tay. How you doing? Child, this something else. Lord, Dr. J say her eyes hurt. She can't watch no more. It wasn't easy. It was not an easy watch. Posse Anna. Hello, darling. How are you? Y'all, it's so much stuff going on. When we got off live, Killer Mike done been arrested, child. He got arrested at the Grammys after getting 3 awards. So much been going on. Miriam St. Fleur, how are you? Or should I say Saint Fleur? It's so good to see you. I love your skin. How lovely. Welcome. Hey, Vet. All the way from Birmingham, UK. We got all the sisters in the house. That's what I'm talking about. From across the pond, up close, far away, all that good stuff. S, there's my S. I love you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Okay. That's right. Tell them, are you engaged? Hit that button at the bottom right. Send them bubbles up now. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome. I'm so glad to see you. I don't know why I didn't recognize the name, but you're still lovely. You're still lovely. I can't take that back. I ain't taking the welcome back either. You welcome. I'm so glad to see you. Lord, Angela say, let the dragging begin, Jesus. We're going to try not to drag too bad. Y'all run me up. That's right. Welcome, Apple Charm. This episode was dry, but there were things. And you know I'm going to get it. You know if anybody going to get it, Nitra going to get it. There were things. There were indeed things. Hey, Miss Thelma. Catherine Bennett. Hey, Bookie. Thank you for being like number 53. Anna. Hey. So listen, y'all get ready. Buckle up. Anybody that comes in after this, y'all know the rules around here. If I miss somebody, don't y'all miss them, okay? So if they come in and I'm running my mouth, y'all make sure y'all greet people as they come in, just like me. If you see someone that you've never seen before, greet them and say, hey, anyway. Even if it's, not their first time, everyone wants to feel welcome. Nobody wants to feel tolerated. So always remember that. Also, remember that we don't have any faves in here like that. Anybody can get it. When you right, you right. When you wrong, you wrong. We keep all our comments on the people that were on the show and on these screens, not on each other. So even if we disagree, we agree to disagree respectfully and with love, because tongue and teeth fall out. Kin folks do not. Okay. So with all that being said, continue to like this video. Continue to put your like number in the chat. Share the video in case somebody else might want to talk about the show with us. And let's get into it. Hey, Miss Nisi. Hey, Miss Gardner. How y'all doing? So now let me tell y'all what didn't happen. Okay. So my sister on the phone want to know how many episodes more we got to sit through it with this. Okay. But apparently we got a few more. It ain't over yet. But listen, I knew they were starting off on some bull crap the way they started this episode. So they started off with Gizelle meeting with Ashley at a fabric store. Y'all saw them clothes they selling. Yes, the corner is open. The corner is open. So when y'all get wild tonight, I just want you to know there's somewhere. There's a place. There's a place. Because y'all was off the chain earlier, for real. But yeah, they started off at a furniture store. Gizelle is in there trying to look serious, like pulling fabrics, looking like, oh, this is stretchy. Oh, this is stretchy. Girl, what do you know about fashion? What do you know about fabrics? What do you know about anything to do with clothing? Like, what are you even doing? Why were you even in that sort of a fabric store? Why were you over there looking at textiles for dresses and slacks when you're selling workout clothing? I was just like, okay, here we go with the bull again. We went through this with Sheree. We did. We went through all of this with Sheree, pretending that she knew something about fabric and fashion and how things lay on the body and blah, blah, blah. And her and Ashley is in here talking about, oh, this color look good on anybody. This color palette or look. I'm like, girl, Ashley, let's talk about what went on. Let me say this too. I don't know if y'all have noticed. This show has gotten so dry. I have resorted to giving commentary on their poor fashions. I don't have a choice. It's gotten that bad. It's really gotten that bad. Tracy said, I hate that scene. That set the tone for the show and nothing positive. Nothing. Nope. Brandon say nothing. You saw the dress she was wearing. Not good, Gizelle. Thank you. And you know I'm about to dig into it. We're going to talk about it. So first of all, y'all, just so you know, Gizelle showed up in an orange knit spandex dress with a cutout in the back to a fabric store. Like she was really going to be purchasing fabrics for this workout gear. First of all, if you're making things to sell, my darling, you buy your fabric in bulk. You would not go to your local fabric store and start looking at stuff. That is not where you start at all. Ashley come marching in there in a floral sweetheart neckline puffy sleeve hold down dress. I said, what the hell is going on here? Why on earth are you doing this? What is this about? I don't mean large stylish florals, like something that's like really bold print, that's like maybe, Italian silk with hand painted flower. No, I'm talking about tiny flowers like your grandmama's bed sheets with a puffy sleeve. She looked like she was getting ready to audition for Pollyanna. I didn't know what the hell that was. And they're in there talking about colors. Oh, this color palette will look good on anybody. What? You're really talking about color palette sitting over there with all them cool colors washing you out, Ashley? Is that what you're doing? Ashley say, did they go to the Saint Ellie or a fabric shop? No, they were at a fabric store. Knowing it's about to be China. Knowing everything you sell is about to be China. And it's not even the good China. No. They bought patches and put patches on. Y'all saw it earlier. The patch on the hat, the patch on the beanie, the patch on the short sleeve hoodie. I don't even understand what any of that was. And them sad white socks with a G&A on the side. Lord DS say that was a Betsy Witsy doll dress. Girl, I was going to give a chat to Kathy, but okay. Hey, T. Jones. Thank you for being number 62. Brat's doll said, Ashley looks like she's still shopping Charlotte Russe and Forever 21. I don't think neither one of those sell that dress. That dress looked like she bought that in Woolworth back in 1994. I don't know where the hell she would have found something like that. That was an atrocity. She successfully looked worse than Gizelle. Yes, they both looked a mess. Lord Quiet Storm say, well, either of them even know how to sew. You know them hookers can't sew. You know they can't sew. Out of everybody that met up on Team Yellow had a meeting at the fabric store, y'all. Robert showed up in some spandex. Mia showed up in a ribbed crop top tank with some leggings, and all of them talking about crotch and booty crack sweat. They had a whole Team Yellow meeting about crotch and booty crack sweat and talking about other people. And guess who got left out? Mongoose. Necrosis. Left her right on out. Hey, Ian, thank you for being 62 too. You hit it at the same time. Oh, yes. The Casper the Ghost White Sox. Those were the ones. So even Bravo is not promoting them and they get a percentage. Child, Bravo don't want nothing to do with that mess right there. You say knowing darn well that wholesale boxes from Temu are sitting in garages. Girl, I don't even think they went to Temu. I think they went through Alibaba, not even AliExpress. I think they went through Alibaba and ordered white socks and said, can y'all print GNA on the side of these white socks? And bought them in bulk. Hey, Shanny, thank you for being 65. Lord Lala, leave it to Lala, y'all. She said, Raggedy Ann from hell. Not far off, babe, not far off. Bianca say, whenever people talking about Ashley on the store, so your name highlight, it just made me think of that. Yes, girl, Woolworth. Yes, it's giving Woolworth. Girl, I miss Woolworth too. We going there, Mama would buy us candy when she shopped in Woolworth. Woolworth used to be the lick. Hey, Don D. Thank you for being 60. Lord, talk about she hit me too. I still slide through Charlotte from time to time. Okay. Y'all know Alibaba is where them people be getting that bulk stuff from. We legal. We got a Deborah in the house. Hey, Deborah Randall. We can talk housewives. We was gonna do it, but we was gonna be illegal. But we legal now, y'all. We got a Deborah. Ashley say, can we not call her Ashley no more? I hate sharing a name with that knock-kneed heifer. Not a knock-kneed heifer. I suggest Mega Man. Lord have mercy. Thank you for being number 65. Yeah, the 1995 East Bay catalog. Yes, that's what it's given. So they sat up in their Team Yellow, had a whole meeting. Robert came in with the long spandex knit maxi dress. Robert been wearing a lot of spandex this year. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who we need to report her to, but it's been happening. Mia, like I said, with the white rib crop top tank with some leggings, all of it about vaginal sweat, butt crack sweat. I'm like, these women are gross. They're really gross. Hey, Cherry Scott, thank you for being 69. I couldn't understand it. I'm like, why are we having this conversation? And you wonder why a lot of sisters, just regular sisters, just can't dig y'all. Y'all are gross. These ladies are really gross. And that's not a conversation I want to, really be listening to, especially considering the fact that we've heard that Robin ain't real friendly with soap. Like, I don't want to hear about no sweat in your nethers. Like, keep that to yourself. Yeah, some nasty broads. Nobody wants to hear that. I don't know whether they think it's cute or funny. It's like they're Garbage Pail Kids or something. Y'all remember them? Because that's what it's giving. It's giving Garbage Pail Kids, and it's not cute. So they sitting there and they talking about the gross stuff. Gizelle made a rude comments about Mia's privates. Gizelle is just late. She's so over because she's sitting there. Y'all, they all talking about this vile stuff. Like, they're all talking about vile, gross crap. All of them. But all of a sudden, when Mia says something, it turns into, boy, y'all in that Charlotte Ruth's about to kill me. But it turns into Gizelle going to the confessional. Oh, Mia, that ain't your privates, the doctor made yours. Like, it don't matter whether she got it touched on by a surgeon or what, got vaginoplasty, whatever she got done. That don't have nothing to do with her saying she's sweating. So you sweat, she sweat, they all sweat. Why would you take time out of your day to point out the fact that this girl had, labiaplasty or whatever she had done? See, this is what makes Gizelle so low class. This is why she will always be low class. But I'm going to tell y'all something else. This is what makes this whole crew whack completely. The entire team yellow. These whores don't even like each other. They all hanging together for the common goal of attacking the black girls, including Karen. Because yellow, no yellow, Karen black. And that would be why they don't like her. So y'all all working together for the common goal to attack the black girls. But y'all don't even like each other. Y'all in each other's face, laughing, kiki, grinning, and plotting. But you couldn't even stop yourself from talking about this girl's private parts in a derogatory fashion. I told y'all, they just whack. They can't win. My gorgeous niece. Hey, boo, thank you for being number 70. It's just so tacky. Even say Gizelle mad, don't nobody want her hot box. That's on fire. I didn't want to laugh at that. Lord have mercy. Hey, RJ Shields, welcome. No, I don't, RJ. I don't believe that was a genuine effort at all. What I think it was that I think the attempt that she made coming in failed miserably. I think that Dr. Wendy did not take the bait and, give them the rah-rah that they were looking for. And I believe that production might have told her, well, try to make good with her. And then if she'll be friendly with you, then maybe we'll try it another way. I think that's what she was trying to do. Nneka came off desperate and insincere. And I think Wendy could smell it. I smelled it from all the way over here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, their conversations are very mindless. Like when the ladies on Team Yellow get together, if you notice, there are no in-depth conversations. There's nothing real going on, not even no real business ventures. Y'all meet up in a fabric store to look at fabric for all of 2 seconds, and the rest of the time is talking about your private parts, sweat in your private parts, and then talking about the other ladies. They don't have anything going on. They have nothing going on. And it's real weak, in my opinion. It's super weak. Dana Brown, thank you for being 72. Thank you so much for being 72. Now, Hee Lel said, meanwhile, none of them work out. And Mia in there looking like, ooh. Now, I call that heifer Edward James almost. But, that works too. That works too. I'm just saying. Tracy said, if you come after my mama, I wouldn't be friends with you either. Never. Don't you ever trust me. And I mean ever. I don't care after my mama dead. My mama gone. And I got aunties that didn't handle my mama right. They can't speak to me now. Ask Peanut. She'll tell you. They can't speak to me now. So I'm not mad at Wendy for nothing like how she handling that girl. I think she's doing great. Lord Yolanda Franklin say Team Yellow, a.k.a. Rotten Banana, a.k.a. Funky Coochie. Normally I would have said flag on play, but they keep telling y'all that they stuff stink. They keep telling y'all about they sweating down there and all. So I can't even put a flag on play. Lord Shannon say neck brace is disrespectful. She is. Honey Hunter, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Say Mia be looking like a darn... Girl, you fit right in around here, don't you? Welcome. She said wildebeest. Oh, my. Not the wilder and the beast. Mm-hmm. Hey, Cheryl. Thank you for being number 77. I'm glad you made it. So, yeah. So that had happened, right? While they sitting up talking to filth, Gizelle is making derogatory comments, talking under Mia's clothes, which to me is so classless. Like, I'm just not doing it. I'm not. Y'all know I'm the first one to throw a flag on play talking under women's clothes. But I mean, if you keep announcing that you stink, then I guess we got to take your word for it. Brandon say, same here, Nitra. I stay away from the evil aunt. Okay. I don't play no games at all. None whatsoever. Even say I hollered with it. They keep telling you they stink. They keep telling us. Yes, Ric Flair was there too, Jen Bunny. Ric Flair was there, walked in with the long black spandex dress on, and they was all talking about stank boxes, funk boxes. I don't know why, but that's what they wanted to do. So they immediately, Gizelle was the one. Now, this is what's interesting. A lot of times what they try to give us as far as dialogue, it's not interesting at all. You're from Germany. Okay. So you won't be able to watch the episode until tomorrow. But let me guess, Nneka once again tried to get on. She tried to attach herself to Wendy, honey. She tried to attach herself to Wendy, and it was like, it was giving desperation. Even in the scenes where Wendy was nowhere near her, didn't say her name, ain't nobody called her name all day, she still had Wendy's name in her mouth like a pacifier. It was a lot of desperation going on. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all how it went, because I know a lot of y'all haven't watched it yet, and some of y'all ain't gonna watch it, and I know that too. So Gizelle, this is what was interesting. What they were saying didn't sell it to me, but what got my attention was, Gizelle, you didn't want to go. I'm not going if Wendy and Candace gonna be there. But mind you, this episode you showed up to Wendy's actual event, but we'll get into that. But now that you over here at the fabric store, you're asking what happened at the, why are you asking? You didn't want to be there, remember? So now she want to know about this trip. And of course, Ashley is more than happy to talk about it, but was getting ready to try to lie on Wendy that fast. Like, Wendy better wake up. Wendy better wake up. Candace is barely your friend, and Ashley ain't to be trusted as far as you can sling her. Like, even not even half as far as you can sling her. So she got ready to lie on Wendy. She really did. Really did. Mia had to check the lie before the lie got rolling, because she was like, oh, the sprinter ride was interesting. You know how she do. You know that the clearing them be coming out strong. Her and Ric Flair real bad. And she's like, oh, Eddie's event, and you know, I think she was getting ready to say, I think she invited everybody but Nneka. And I'm sorry, her name is Necropolis. I almost mispronounced this girl's name, Necrosis. And Mia jumped in and was like, no, she was on the invite. She was invited. And production showed that, yes, she was invited. Okay. Tracy said, did she tell them she was on the original list? I don't remember. No, she did not. She did not tell them that. She let them run with their narrative. Honey says, honestly, at this point, Necrosis is as entertaining on Potomac as Anna Marie on Beverly Hills, so it's a no for me. Girl, it's a no for me too. Angela Nichols says, at this point, Gizelle is obsessed with Wendy. Yes, she is. Evie says, Wendy want to straddle the fence so bad, she better wake up. She better. She better. The only person I would say that she might be okay really trusting on that show is Karen. Might. Honey said the only bearable person on Potomac at this point, or only bearable people on Potomac at this point, are Candace, Wendy, and Karen. Totally agree. Totally agree. Did she play in the movie Mask? Now, Miss Kaiser so say, I'm going to have to ask you to go and check on the corner. Just for 30s, just check on it. You ain't got to stay, just check on it. Brandon say, Kiana seems to be a good friend to Wendy. Yes, I like her. Keep her and fire Necrosis. I agree. I agree. So after Mia straightened that lie, you know, that was kind of the end of that scene. I think Ashley was getting geared up to lie. Mia checked it. She immediately retracted, like, oh yeah, I saw that. No, you were just lying. That's all. You were just gonna lie. Ashley is such a liar, and I'm sorry, Candace might be onto something as to why her forehead is so bulbous. Okay, Yolanda says Ashley is grimy, which is why Dickie D played her like a chess game. Did he, or are they both trying to play y'all? Because I don't believe them people getting divorced. Y'all believe that. And later on in the show, we find out that Uncle G didn't even believe that. Y'all couldn't even fool Grandpa. Show couldn't fool me. Don D says Ashley never misses on a cheaply never misses on being cheaply dressed. She don't watch What Happens Live with a royal blue tube dress with a boa at the bottom. Girl, if you don't get out of my life, I hope you telling me a joke. I hope you joking to me. I hope you telling me like all kind of rich jokes. I hope that's not what that girl got on. Hey, Cocktails with Lovable Lisa. I don't know what that means, baby. You might have to retype it. Deborah say Gizelle is obsessed with anybody happy. Oh, okay. You meant you turning 50. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm 25. I have no idea what you mean, darling. But happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday. Uh-huh. Hey, Emma Crawford. Thank you for being like number 81. Wait a minute. Did y'all say Texas Chainsaw? Everybody involved stopped by the corner for 30 seconds. Everybody who took part in it, just stop by. Stop by the corner. Just stop by. You don't have to stay. Just check on it for a hot 30 seconds, okay? A blonde wig with a blonde wig and a tube dress with feathers at the bottom. So y'all were not joking. And she got on Christmas red shoes. Mm-mm. See, these are the type of ladies that, and I'm gonna move on with the rest of this review. But these are the type of ladies who literally clown themselves just walking out the door. Walking out the front door, they clown themselves. And then when they take shots at people and folks just start pointing out the obvious, then it's, oh, she goes too low. No, y'all give people material. Lord, Mimi say Mia Face is giving her jigsaw. Y'all tough. So now let's get on over here to necrosis, okay? So necrosis lets us know. Remember, she told us now she was taking, Honey Hunter, are you sure you knew? Because you act like you've been on this porch a long time. God dang, this girl is a sniper. She said, and let's be honest, I'm getting back to the review, but I couldn't let this go. Why is Sharice Vienna sausage smelling looking self back again? She ain't bringing nothing to the table but her obsession with Karen, baby. And it was the obsession was present this episode. But you talk like you've been here before. I like you, girl. Oh man. So necrosis. Y'all remember when necrosis was first telling us she was 35 before she told us she was 40? You know, she eventually told us she was 40. At first, she was 35. And y'all remember she was saying, oh, I take my multivitamins and vitamins and crap with champagne every morning. Remember that? Whew. See, she makes me yawn. Makes me yawn. No, I did not see the lockbox on the door. Wait a minute. It was a lockbox on necrosis's door? Child, get out of town. So look. She says she take the multivitamins with champagne. Say she started in her day with bubbles. Well, now she wants to sell, but she ain't gonna sell champagne. I guess, well, Big Reese is selling champagne. But little miss, I'm so rich, but I ain't got no stove and stuff in my house yet. We're gonna leave that alone. It's selling sparkling wine, talking about, and it's affordable. And it's affordable? So I'm getting cheap sparkling wine is what you're selling. You're selling cheap sparkling wine that you've been working on for 4 months. Not champagne. So anyway, her husband, cousin, Lebby shows up. That one. With a terrible wig. I said, gee, Willikers. Then her friend Chica shows up with an awful wig. That wig that her friend Chica had on, y'all, you know when Mrs. Potato Head, not the Mr., please say the Mrs., you know when you snap that hair on, you just pop it down. That's what it looked like. I say they sitting up in here looking like the bad hair hat committee. Yes, sparkling wine, cheap. Don't forget the cheap, because that's what she said. Affordable. That is not a word that nobody wants to hear. Brandon said, okay, so my eyes didn't deceive me when I saw her pop a pill with wine. Oh no, at all. Yolanda says, yep, necrophilia drinking bubbles with her vitamins. That's what she said. That's what necrophilia said. Not $2.99 a bottle. She better not go that far. Hey, Rochelle, thank you for being number 85. You say you'd rather have box wine. I'd rather have neither. Like, just, take me back to the old school. Give me some booms, some Mad Dog. I don't want to buy your grocery store sparkling wine. That's just wrong on so many levels. LEL say neck bones microwave sitting on the counter pissed me off. It was giving Gizelle. Oh, tough crowd. She said cheap sparkling wine. You heard what I said. Hanny Hunter said the only thing harder than that wig line is her liver. Ooh! Are we cousins? You got high cheekbones and slanted eyes too. You could tell me. We some kin. I love you. Girl, I love you. You gonna send us to the corner? Not yet. I'm still, bonding with Honey. Don't send her yet. Don't send Honey yet. Don't listen. Them weaves look like straight from the Roadkill Cafe. You kill them, we grill them. Yeah, the bones, baby. Say, but when the Texas Chainsaw Massacre taking vitamins and wine, want the alcohol eat up the nutrients, and we sure it's the vitamin? Child, I don't know. Angela say, this Nick didn't mention the shrine when Lebit and her sister came to the Verbo rented house. Why was that? Because they lying and trying to pivot, and they want Wendy to make up with her and try to play nice with her so she can get past what she did. No, you need to sit in that. Brandon say necrosis beat look good though this time. No, the hell it didn't. You did, Brandon. You're not gonna tell me that. You're not gonna tell me that you didn't notice that her neck and her face was two different colors. You're not gonna tell me that. The color on her neck and her face was so different. It looked like you could have just lifted the makeup off of her and set it on her dresser or her night table. You're not gonna tell me you didn't see that. Let me see. Say we might be cousins in mind, but since I'm white as Casper, the friendly gay ghost. Hey, the DNA might check not clear. Love you too. Though Candy Washington directed me here. When you see Candy, tell her I love her. She's such a lovely young lady. Oh, she's so beautiful and she's so sweet. Such a good spirit. But you're gonna be my cousin today, honey. Okay. So you're just gonna have to tell people you have a large Black cousin from Florida that's real ignorant and sometimes loud. Okay. We from the ramen pack. Y'all tough. I can't. Brandon say it was better than that mortuary on number 5 though. It was better than mortuary number 5. This is like mortuary number 3, but it definitely was still not her color. I don't know which deceased person she stole it from, but clearly it was not her color. Ooh, wait, did they rob a corpse at the funeral home? Girl, don't you tell me these ladies is grave robbing to get these wigs. Don't tell me that. But listen, y'all, listen. So they in there talking, house a mess, stove gone, everything missing. Child, I'm like, what in the hell? This house still ain't ready? All this time? Why is it taking you so long, baby? Money move things. I thought you was Big Bang Hank. Then you call your daddy a rich female dog and say you was one too. People that got money make things move. I don't understand what's taking you so long. Money? You was acting like you was on the money team, like Floyd Mayweather was your play cousin. Why is it taking you so long? But whatever. So then, first thing she do, you here with your friend, with your husband cousin, like this is really your crew, and she's still talking about Wendy. God dang. DS talking about the wigs came from Pet Cemetery. DS, go check on the corner. Just please, 45 seconds. Yeah, y'all acting up on the porch tonight. I already see what type of night it is. Y'all may as well go in your royal family emojis, pull out them sniper rifles and spam the chat. Spam it up, because y'all wilding tonight. Hey, Duchess. Girl, I'm glad Wendy didn't go either. I'm glad she didn't. Oh my God. And y'all know what it is. If you got a crown by your name, you know you got your own set of emojis. Grab your sniper rifle. spam the chat because y'all wild tonight. All they could do was talk about Wendy, and she talking about, oh, I invited Wendy, and everything is Wendy, and she invited me to her event, and I'm gonna invite her, and Wendy. I say, you got two friends with bad wigs, and the only thing y'all can come up with is Wendy. Ain't nobody said, well, dang, you know, necrosis girl, you don't want to sell no hair, you don't want to buy no hair from Candace, you know, girl, well, who can we talk to about maybe getting some Mac? Y'all want to take a trip to Sephora or Ulta? Ain't nobody got nothing to talk about but Wendy Osefo. At all. I see them rifles in the chat. I see them. Trina say Robert looked like she would go and dig up a grave with them shoulders. What is wrong with y'all tonight? Oh my God. Listen, the corner about to be full. I'm about to move some of y'all to the front room by the fireplace. Somebody gonna have to go sit to the kitchen table. I don't know what else to do. Yolanda say, yes, necrophilia did brag about her and her daddy being rich BIs. Okay, but yet she got an unfurnished home. Girl, listen, I don't understand what she doing, but no storyline is indeed the facts. Okay, necrophilia is suspect as hell. Just like the one-armed man from The Fugitive, honey. She did it. Whatever the hell they accuse her of, she did it. And then we get Karen and Mia. Wait, did we go that far yet? No, I don't want to skip. Okay, Candace and Chris. I'm about to take y'all too far. So Candace and Chris is sitting on their bed talking. She telling him about the show she's doing on Hush, and she rehearsing lines. And I'm like, oh, Lord. Candace all right with me, but girl, I don't want to hear about you rehearsing lines for another show. I don't. I still ain't had enough interest to go watch the other show, baby. I hope you do well. I swear I do. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. But no. So they talking about rehearsing lines, and they got to do the scenes from last night and the new lines and the line. I'm like, okay, I must have rehearsed my lines. I said, okay, enough is enough. We find out then that Chris is gonna go to Eddie's event, which is dope because you know those guys know how to get along. Chris, Juan, Eddie, and G, they cool. Now we see later that Juan did not show up. Juan Dixon was not there. I didn't see him. Now if he was there, y'all let me know. Maybe he was hiding somewhere, but I did not see Juan Dixon to Happy Eddie's event. Now the men seem to get along. I think Juan just was like, I'm not going around them heifers because you know. They not finna let me get this lie out, you know, this lie off about going to put a card down at a hotel for Miss Canada. But anyway, so she was like, oh, basically she need him to, you know, she gonna go, but she can't stay, and she need to replace her emergency blunt. I don't even know what an emergency blunt is, but that's what she was saying. She was texting Wendy or whatever, and basically had a little conversation with Chris about, you know, if what her name, rings, neck, if neck and shoulders and forehead was gonna be there, you know, if he was gonna speak to people or whatever. And he was like, you know, if they speak, I speak back or whatever like that. And he was like, he don't know nobody that can be an angry stoner. Like if you lit, how you gonna be mad anyway? So he's like, he really didn't care either which way. Auntie Eva say Juan was with his woman. Well, I can't say nothing. Brandon said, I don't care what y'all say. Chris is a nice looking. I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask. Too pale, too impoverished. Neither one of those things appeal to me, baby. So I don't know. You know, I need a certain amount of melanocytes and dollars in your bank account before my eyes even clear up. Like other than that, I'm legally blind, so how could I drive a car? Like POP, okay? I can't do nothing. Deborah say, and why were her wedding gifts still unopened? I don't know, but we ain't got that far yet, sis. Trina say, Juan was out there with the vampire from Underworld. Maybe he's in Vegas with no cameras. You know what? Him and Michael Darby could have been out there, you know, living it up. Hey, Anissa say, anybody peep the Grammys? Nope. We talking about RHOP. What? I'm just saying, y'all know how I am. I like what I like. And when it enters my eye, my eyes clear up. And when they don't enter my eye, I'm legally blind. That's all. Shannon say, was Juan doing laundry? Ooh. Honey said, I like my white boys, but Chris is a no for me personally as well. See, Honey understand what I'm saying. Honey, tell the truth. Is it the poverty? Is it the poverty? Is that what? Because I'm legally blind. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I ain't think he was either. I ain't think he was, girl. So that's how that went. So then we get to Wendy and Eddie at the event space, okay? Mary Main or whatever. But it was, looked like a real cute space or whatever. It was really neat. Not too much. It wasn't over the top. It was just, enough. And they were looking at everything. And then that's when we find out that the ladies say they're going to teach them how to roll, but they're going to be rolling oregano because she said the reefer be done scared somebody. Honey say, honestly, it's not the poverty. It's the lack of eyebrows. Ooh, and eyelashes that sort of make him look like Rufus from Kim Possible. Now, honey, this is why I need you. Don't you go nowhere. Because, see, I would have never noticed the eyebrows, the lashes, or nothing. Once the poverty enters, I get narrow angle glaucoma. I swear for M&Ms, that man could have robbed me, and I wouldn't have been able to even describe him to the police. That poverty, once it enters my eye, once it enters my eyes, I know we'll see again. I won't see anything. Bah, at all. Oh my, Mimi, Jesus, that was scary. DM Rock says, now why Wendy had a weed party, but no weed was the weed, but seasoning. Well, Wendy did not have a weed party. Eddie had a weed party. Wendy was there supporting her husband. Now, the people who had the event space said that they didn't want to actually have reefer out on the table, which I can understand because that's not especially a good look. If we're being honest, that's not a good look. So I totally understood why they wouldn't. And I actually thought that was kind of cute. It was funny. It was something that you wouldn't expect. You having a reefer party, the last thing I'm expecting is we going to be up in here rolling oregano. Okay, you got all the seasonings to make a Thanksgiving turkey on this table. And that's the last thing I would have expected. I mean, that's not a bad idea for like incense for the girls that can't cook. You know what I'm saying? You all know who you are. I'm not pointing at anyone because I don't know your business. But like if you can't cook, you could probably like boil some seasoning, right? And just get the smell in the air so when you buy your catered food, people will think you cooked it. It's not a bad idea. I was like, are they onto something here? Juan was so glad he wasn't there. Absolutely. Oh no, they gave him stuff to take home because when Candace left, she had a heavy, little reefer package to carry with her. So I think they gave them packages of reefer to carry, but you wasn't finna sit up there in front of no camera rolling no reefer with the lawyer, is what was going on. But they gave them some take home, or at least Candace got take home. Now, maybe if you somebody that's been being nasty and talking crap, you might not have got no take home. But it was cute. They had a little reefer rolling practice or whatever. And I said, wow, that's interesting. What was even funny was the fact that all them heifers knew how to roll. I said, oh, y'all some stoners. Y'all been up in here smoking the devil's lettuce. Y'all been partaking. Y'all been partaking because they was rolling them real neat too. Trina said, I wanted this Stewie wear the dress on Watch What Happens Live to troll Candace. It's the same color as and Friggles on it. Look a hot mess. I don't know. Hey, Miss Weedy Pooh, thank you for being 99. Honey says, it might seem random to some of y'all, but the only people to save Potomac at this point are Monique and Mia's friend who read her the filth last season, Fire Gizelle and Necrosis. See, you like Tacky Jackie. A lot of y'all like Tacky Jackie. I didn't like Tacky Jackie because her and Mia was working together, and I didn't care for that. Don't give me no cooked up stuff. Oh no, you fine, sis. Lala say Juan was probably fumigating the house while Robert was gone. Ooh, get in that corner. Shannon said they was mad it wasn't no real reefer. Try, but I noticed that too. And you know what that said to me? Gizelle shows up, Robert shows up, y'all sitting up in there. Necrosis, of course, that desperate cow showed up. And y'all showed up thinking y'all was trying to get some free reefer. Because Gizelle walked her ugly tail in there and didn't even speak, y'all. She didn't even speak. You didn't speak to the host, but you in there so you could try to get some free stuff. If Gizelle gonna try to get something free, it need to be some samples for water pills. It don't need to be no reefer. Because reefer gonna make you want to eat snacks that's greasy and got salt and stuff. You just gonna swell up even more. DM say, I partake in the devil's lettuce and you partook in high school. Oh, wow. See, I didn't. When I messed around and tried that stuff, I had left home and I was at CAU in Atlanta. That was my first time messing with the devil's lettuce. So, no, the bird lady can stay put. Okay. That's my girl, Zoe. What up, Zoe? Thank you for being 100. I miss you, girl. Shannon said they were in a dispensary. Also, you can't get weed from the dispensary without your medical marijuana card. Yeah, they was trying to come up. Anna said Gizelle scared for her life, but showed up and was in Wendy's space. Yes, trying to get some free reefer. Would attack yourself. LEL say Gizelle would have left with new draws and being gay showing up to my event. Oh my. That's rough. Shannon says she partaking every day. Oh my goodness. Gizelle should do a double flip of preparation H to shrink them calves. Now I know as ladies of a certain age, all of us at some point has used or has advised someone to use preparation H for the puffiness under our eyes, DH. But I don't know if slathering preparation H on your swollen cankles will help you. I don't know that. That's scary. Brandon say the best scene of the show was Mia's date with G. My mouth dropped. Child. Yes, she did speak on you. Let me get back to these notes. Fooling with y'all. Okay, so look. Y'all can tell I'm happy to be talking to y'all again. Because I'm running my mouth. So anyway, they up in there, like I said. Candace left. She had her little weed gift box when she left out. She ran into Mia and G on the way out the door. She told them she had to go and film for Hush, I think it's called. I don't know what Hush is, but I guess that's the show that she's on. And so she was leaving out. Mia and G came in, and I just want to give credit where credit is due. Mia has worn better clothes this season than she wore all of last season. Honestly, she had on a flower, like one of the, origami, like flower decolletage tops. It was cropped with the little bright print pants. I thought that was a decent look for her. She's been doing a lot better with her clothing. And I just wanted to give her a thumbs up because, some bad fashions over there, really bad. So shout out to her for doing better. They came on in. Ashley showed up, y'all, with this shiny print fabric dress. It was a print fabric, but it was like that shiny. It looked cheap. Like it was not silk. I'm just going to say that. It was them twins, Polly and Esther. It had pointy shoulders on it. Pointy shoulders. Cutouts on the side and fringe at the bottom. I said, what the hell? Like this was given Kenya Moore's reunion dress last year on RHOP. It was like somebody just came at her and did everything they could to one dress. Like she just walked up and said, do everything you can for $50. And they just attacked that dress with fringe, glue, pinch points up on the shoulders. It was dreadful. It was dreadful. Oh yeah, definitely. I gave good marks for that outfit for the event that Karen had. Lord Lala says she need preparation H for her neck. Oh wow. So listen, she came in like that. She's like, oh, after I told Candace what she needed to know about Chris, I don't want nothing to do with Chris. Girl, Chris ain't do nothing but tell you get the F away from him with that bull crap. You lied on that man. You got caught lying on that man. You brought your friends who lie on that man, and it was shut down. Now, I may not like Chris Bassett because I am biased. I don't like poor men. I think they're terrible people. I feel like you work for the devil. I'm sorry. You do. Because why else are you in that condition? Okay? It's given satanic. All right? But you don't lie on people. You don't. And they came there last season and told all them lies. Y'all remember that lie Ashley told on that man? He was in my DMs when literally he responded to a story. And it literally, when you showed it, it said, commented on a story or responded to a story. Like, but you knew you were lying when you said that man was in your DM. Now it's, I don't want nothing to do with Chris. I bet you don't. Because you pissed off because them lies y'all told didn't stick. And if anything, it shined a floodlight on y'all. It shined a whole floodlight on them, and they're mad about it. They are really mad. They tried, you failed. It was a flop. Okay? So I don't want to do with Chris. Whatever. So Karen showed up in a nice, relaxed, blue and white tie-dye maxi dress. It was giving knit, but it looked nice. It didn't look cheap. She spoke with Mia. They went ahead and talked about the whole second string invitation or whatever. This scene was funny because of the men. I'm sorry, the men made this scene for me, y'all. They did. The fellas came through. Because they were getting elevated. Like Mia and Karen started to escalate. Their voices got louder. They were talking over each other. I will tell you the bits and pieces that I heard. I may have to listen 2 or 3 times to get it all, because once they start talking over each other, it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. And so Karen was like, first of all, you know what I'm working toward in this group. So it's giving that you've already had a conversation, at least partially, if not with Mia, but in her presence, about the fact that you were trying to get certain people together to get them to talk type situation. And Mia kept talking over her. And I'm like, okay, telltale sign that you know exactly what she was trying to do. Okay. And so then she goes, they kept going back and forth, and Mia said something, and Karen was like, well, better than you and your boring A life. And Mia told her something crazy again, and Karen told her something crazy. And long story short, the result was, what did Karen say before this girl said this? Something about, I don't know. I'm going to have to watch it again. But it resulted in Mia saying, old dog, find some new tricks. And the way she spit it out is giving you were waiting to say it. You had, cooked that up in your mind ever since you found out that you were not on the first invite list, period. At that point, Karen rebutted with, you are the trick. And I thought that was pretty funny because she is a trick. Now, what made this scene was the gentleman. It was Chris telling Eddie, this is some good fruit punch. I said, these guys are really determined not to be in women's mess. Uncle G came in for the win. He said, what I like about it is the ice. What I like about it is that the ice is cold. And I was on the phone with Peanut. I said, that's when you are dedicated not to listen to women's mess, because Uncle G, what ice ain't cold? I've never had ice that wasn't cold, sir. But it was the fact that they were like blatantly not listening to nothing them women got going on. Like, don't care. Don't put me in it. Lel say G had her laughing. What you mean the ice is cold? It's supposed to be. He said that's what he like about it. That's what I like about it. The ice is cold. Oh, y'all seen that motion light? Come on. Y'all ain't seen nobody walk behind my head, did you? Listen, let me tell y'all something. Don't be sitting up here and you see that post, that column in front of my house. If you see a body walk past there, I need every one of y'all to be in the chat. Like, just type in there, get your gat. I got it. But let me know. Don't let nobody walk up on me. Because I don't know why a motion sensor light would be coming on and ain't supposed to be no motion out there. Okay. Now that's just a sidebar. But if y'all see anybody walk past that white column, okay, that's on that porch, I need y'all to type in the chat, get your gat. Don't explain nothing else. Okay. Now back to the show. Now they went through all that. Necrosis walked in and had to touch Wendy on the shoulder. I'm like, girl, you so desperate. Leave this lady alone. She invited you clearly to be cordial, to make sure she wasn't the person causing a rift in the group. And I really believe that's the only reason that Wendy invited that cow. And I understand her doing that, because somebody's got to be adults and still invite people to events, even if y'all don't, interact, at least you can be in the same room. And I think that was also her letting her know, like, girl, you don't bother me. You could stand in the same room. I ain't got your time, but you could stand in the same room. Thank you, Don D. Yes, please be on it. Please be on. Don't let nobody sneak up on me. Shannon said maybe it was an animal that set the motion light off. There's a cat in my backyard that keeps it in my nose. Funny you should say that. A random cat did pop up around my house and was like being really loud and vocal. And I didn't understand what that was about, but I didn't hear anything. I just thought it was on. I was like, don't slide up on me. Lord, y'all say Mia is the trick. Shannon said maybe it was production asking her to have neck brace at the event. It could have been. But I feel like, hey, yet. I know the light is on. That's what I just told y'all. Watch that column and make sure don't nobody be walking past there. No humans. If it's a cat, that's okay, but no humans. Yeah, y'all be watching. That's all I'm saying. Have my back. Okay. So, anywho, she just couldn't help but to put a hand on the lady or whatever, and Wendy gave her the okay, and brushed her right off, and I thought that was hilarious. Okay, then Kiana showed up. Wendy's little cute friend, Kiana. I like her. She looked nice. Gizelle showed up, didn't speak to nobody. Robert showed up. I'm like, what are these two doing here? Why are these losers here? Like, y'all didn't want to speak to this lady. You legit didn't even want to go on Karen's trip out there in the country, in the boonies, because Wendy and Candace was going to be there. So why would you show up to Wendy's event other than you was looking to get you some free reefer? Ankles, stop that. Hey, Miss Dogan, to you. I'm glad you're here. Yolanda, what you say? Say Nick no has a hand problem. I would have slapped her hand and told her don't touch me. You ain't lying. If nothing else, Yolanda, I would have had to shimmy or something to get out from up under her hand. Don't touch me, girl. Do not touch me. Shannon say Wendy did not look like she wanted neck brace there. Yeah, I don't think she did, but I think she just was like, okay, I'm gonna let you be in the space. Okay, I'm not gonna do to you what they're trying to do to me. I'm not gonna do that to you. And I think that's good, because the more time that necrosis has on camera, it's more time for her to kind of hang herself, because she's showing on that camera. Even if Wendy's not in the scene, you cannot keep that woman's name out your mouth. It's giving obsession. It's giving obsession, honey. But yeah, them two showed up, didn't speak. Gizelle sitting up there, with the sour look on her face because Chris is there. They all sat down to the table. Wendy and Eddie was like, Chris, we got you a seat up with us. You come chill with us or whatever. And he was like, well, I'm at the front of the class. Everybody's light and playful. Here comes Gizelle. Oh, Chris looked like he put on weight. He's stress eating. Stress eating based on what? Based on what? Why are you talking about his appearance? It's giving obsessed. You lied on this woman's husband. She checked you. Everybody knew you lied. We don't know if you had a hand in the lady with the fried chicken stories about fried chicken abortions, but it's looking like you did. And now the first time you in a room with this man, you worrying about whether he gained weight and what he looked like. Girl, you look guilty. You sound guilty. Gizelle, you're petty. I would say your slip is showing, but you too tacky to even own one. But anyway, moving right along, she did that. Mia decided that this right here got me, y'all. Can y'all believe the stripper, the slow stripper, the prostitute, called Eddie unemployed? She said, I've never known him to have a job. I say, hold on, whore. This is a whole lawyer that works at an entire law firm that your cohorts on Team Yellow tried to lie and said he was sleeping with one of the women at the job that you claim you've never known him to have. Now, we know you dumb, but are you that dumb, Mia? This is why Wendy called you slow. Talking about the always available attorney. If you want to be the weed man, go ahead. The gag is, Wendy, your man need to be the weed man. Since you done mess around and you and him both done got y'all kicked out of the family business that you were lying and claiming to be the CEO of. Why y'all ain't selling weed? Crack, powder, something? pills. Sound to me like you should be selling something. Heroin. You know, you need to be catching some zaps yourself. Y'all over there hitting bad. Your man money so bad you had to leave him for somebody else. For your ex in Atlanta. Girl. And you had the nerve to try to call a lawyer unemployed, ma'am? Do you realize them people living better than you can? You can't live like that. Like you was living good off your man people. Come to find out it wasn't even just your man. It was your man's family. And it was an old man. You had to lay down and get worms to get the little bit of money you had access to. And it was just that easy for them to snatch it out from up under you. Use a hoe from the steak and lobster strip club. Excuse me. The steak and lobster evening gown strip club. You. And you had the nerve to part your little dingy lips, your dingy overfilled lips, to call a lawyer unemployed who works at a firm that y'all just got through trying to lie on him about. Are we sure? Are we sure? You want to do that, Mia? You had a couple dollars, but you had to climb up an old man's zipper to get it. Girl, are you sure? Yes, Brandon, she was a boss. She was a boss. Yeah, Miss CEO. Look at the CEO. Hey, Southern Charm. We're not talking about the Grammys, baby. Yolanda say Mia tried to shade Eddie, but G found her in a clearance rack at Strippers R. Ooh, he could get him an old busted Chevy at the Steak and Lobster Evening Gown Strip Club. Boy, that's deep. That's deep. But yeah, she did that. I say, you nasty little tacky, low-class couch surfing Yeti. You got a whole lot of nerve. Hey, Diva 2. You got a whole lot of nerve, girl. Not a couch surfer like you. Not you, little Miss Dingy. So then Robert went to complaining about the oregano. Like, oh, I didn't know it was going to be rolling spices. You could have stayed your big manly behind home. Your man did. The other guys came to kick it together. What you there for? Why are you there, Robert? If everybody got a care package, I sure hope you didn't. I sure hope you didn't. Roll that oregano, because we could tell you don't cook. I believe that's one of the reasons that man don't like you. Get acquainted with some herbs and spices. Get acquainted. Get acquainted. So then Wendy spoke up and was just like, I'm glad that everybody had a nice time. It's been so long since we heard everybody laugh together. It was really great. And thank y'all for being happy, at the Happy Eddie event or whatever. Here comes Gizelle lying. Like Gizelle has, y'all, what is the condition? I know we say like pathological liars, habitual liars, but I'm like, can you get lie-itis? Did I laugh? I don't remember laughing. Did Gizelle laugh? First of all, it wasn't even about you. She was talking about the fact that everybody had a pleasant time and folks was laughing and having a good time. And you immediately started trying to lie and make it about yourself, only for production to roll tape. And she up here belly laughing, y'all. Head back, mouth open, deep gut laughing. Just disgusting. Next time, stay home. Stay home. With your cracked face. Stay home. Do that next time. Robert went to asking Mia about G, and she talking about, I'm not going to leave him, and he ain't got nobody. And while she doing that, Chris got up and left the table. I guess he's like, I don't want to hear none of this. I'm out. Of course, Gizelle had to make some more derogatory comments about Mia. And, if you get with a man is that much older than you and blah, blah, blah. Girl, get with a man, period. And stop pretending to go with that little boy. Lying self. So anyway, Southern Charm. I'm going to tell you again, we talking about RHOP, not the Grammys. We're not. So anyway, then we get Necrosis Child going to Wendy. Can I talk to you one-on-one? Her level of obsession with Wendy Osefo, I don't know. Like, I understand that Wendy is like, Little Miss Classy. I try to be. I try to be, but I'm still a Floridian. So, there's that. I can promise you, I wouldn't have had the patience for Nneka. I wouldn't have had the patience for necrosis. Necrosis would have had to get the hell away from me. She would have had to get the hell away from me. You're not finna be chasing me like a gnat or a fly on some hog on some cow feces. We're not doing that. Can I have a minute to talk to you? And she talking about, can we go and talk one-on-one and to see if we can move forward or not move forward? And I mean, looking like she was out of breath. The desperation was so bad. This heifer darn near was sweating, y'all. And Wendy was like, looking at her like, well, I hear you. Thank you for coming. And basically questioned her sincerity. Like, girl, I need to make sure this is coming from a sincere place. I, don't have time. She was like, girl, you never even apologized for calling me a female dog. And so she was like, well, I know you said I skipped like 20 steps. Like, this is step one. I'm just trying to take steps. And no, ma'am, go hang with your hair-headed hooligan committee. Go hang with them. Why are you bothering Sister Osefo? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And so Wendy was like, girl, I'm gonna need some time to process this. But thank you. I hear you. You're heard. And I need time to process what you just said. So then you got necrosis sitting over there like, well, she said take steps. I'm taking steps. And she invited me. And I mean, we just rolled oregano. So I'm thinking like, I'm surprised I'm getting pushback. You call her mama a witch, call her a female dog, talked about her husband, had your little ghetto, fabulous, ashy ankled mohawk of a husband trying to fight Happy Eddie, and threw her sister in your mix of lies just for flavor. And you thought she was gonna be your friend because she allowed you to come to a place where oregano was being rolled. Girl, if you don't get your head out of your anus, like, you cannot be as stupid as you look. You can't. You cannot. Brandon says she waited till the end of the season to ask for a one-on-one. Right. But y'all know why? Because they came in with a plot and it flopped. After it flopped, it was like, well, let's try to regroup. Because she knows she looked like a butthole. And I think she knew it wasn't going to go over so well. I'm pretty sure production told her it wasn't going to go over so well. Yeah, you don't know me, bro. You don't know me, bro. Ew. Yolanda said necrophilia is a dog begging for a bone. It's pathetic. Really pathetic. I'm just saying, Ricky Tikki Tavi was a killer. He wasn't no beggar. You can't be looking like that and acting the other way. You just can't. Go all the way, honey. So anyway, she tried it. Then we get G and Mia on a date. To me, this was a snooze fest. So they're on a date. This is the second time them going out after therapy or whatever. And they talking about the businesses and relationships. And she was like, she felt like G had a part to play in why the family put them out of the business or whatever like that. And he never acknowledged that. Mind you, the cousin and them was online when everything happened. Basically, they didn't say nothing about G. They said Mia. They said something about Mia didn't want the younger cousins working at the business or whatever. Like, that's what they said. They didn't say G did nothing. And G said he asked what he had done. And he said they told him he wouldn't listen. So it's given they had wanted to talk to him about his wife and he wouldn't listen. So she trying to throw off on him, but it sounded like it was her. Because his people never said it was him. They said it was her. If y'all remember when all that was going on, I do. I remember very well when that was happening. Okay? Now, they got past that. And she was talking about, she was thinking about the divorce because there was a hostile environment. And so G quickly corrected because I guess he knows she liked to twist stuff. So G was like, oh, no, but I never put my hands on you. And she was like, no, like not like that. But he was like, no, I just want to be clear. I've never put my hands on you. I'm like, go ahead, Uncle G. You dumb, but you ain't that dumb. Don't let that girl get you on camera with no stuff because she'll twist it and then say, well, you agreed to it. And then the lie be out there. So he checked that. But she said it was a hostile environment and that it was emotionally draining being around him and blah, blah, blah. And that he was like, oh, my house, my money, my house, my money. And so I was like, oh, you could take your house. Girl, when you marry a man and you have nothing, and you are a sack chaser, and you are a sugar baby, of course it's his house and his money. Of course he's going to say his house and his money, because it's his house and his money. Did you think he actually respected you? You was the girl that he could hunch in public on a beach while he was cheating on his wife. Yes, of course it was his house, his money. Mia. But anyway, so she get past that. And then she tells him about Ashley helping Michael after back surgery. I said, oh. Why Ashley ain't want to talk about this on the show? And Mia done leaked her business out there. That's why I say Team Yellow is whack. Because they can't trust each other and they don't like each other. At all. So, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, she told Ashley business. So, it's not giving that you and Michael ain't together. That's still your husband. Very much so your husband. Ain't it, Ashley? Ain't it, Ashley? And so she was like, oh, you think they still gonna go through with the divorce? Child, Uncle G say he never believed they was getting no divorce. I say, Uncle G is a G. He saw the game. Them people ain't getting no goddamn divorce. Ashley's a liar, and so is her husband. So is Smeagol. Smeagol, you're a liar, okay? You're staying with the precious. You and Frodo Baggins are gonna be together for a long time. Y'all ain't getting no divorce. So anyway, she talking, why you ain't tell me that you thought that? Girl, you knew better than that. So anyway, they talked about the divorce and settlements, and she was like, oh, you would have gave me a settlement. And he was like, no, it wouldn't have came to that. We'd have had an arrangement. I'm like, what's the big deal? She pretended like that upset her. Girl, first of all, I'm tired of Mia playing in our face, pretending like, oh, he's saying stuff to upset you. You're trying to establish a reason for why you was going to run off on this man, because you already had you a man, girl. You already had you a man. Hey, nobody stand 721. Welcome. Okay, girl. I was surprised that Mia told Ashley business too. So you've been over there to the hacienda, or he been over to the hacienda where you at with the boys, because y'all still really together. He had back surgery and he ain't called none of the hoes. He called his wife. Right. You was also pretending like y'all was getting a divorce so it'll look good while he was suing Candace, because you thought you was going to get some money off of her, and that was going to go towards your house that you got as a consolation prize so he wouldn't have to be on the show. You and Smeagol ain't slick. Y'all ain't slick. But anyway, I thought it was cute. Then after that, we get this whole party at Necrosis's house. Now, y'all, this was exhausting. This is our last page of notes, I promise. Exhausting. She over there at her house waiting for people to show up. She's still talking about Wendy. Still talking about Wendy. She talking about Wendy to her friend or sister, whoever the hell that was. I'm just like, ugh. More? Is there more? Is there more? Is there more? And oh, if she comes, that means we're moving forward. And no, not moving forward. If she shows up, that means this is a new beginning. It's a new. No, there is no new beginning, ma'am. You're scum. And you're gonna stand on that. Ain't that what the children say? Y'all standing on business. You stand on that scum. Anyway, so Gizelle shows up in gray spandex, girl, with her bra showing. I'm like, at your big age, not the gray spandex dress looking like the inside of somebody's stomach with your bra showing. Wasn't even smart enough to grab a sports bra that's the same color as this ugly gray spandex dress. Y'all a beige bra strap just showing. Just, whew. You back, B? All right. So, yeah, she did that. And that's when we find out she's been working 4 long months on the cheap sparkling wine. And she's like, I'm trying to put it on. I'm trying to get it on the shelves. Ew, for who? Mia showed up in her two-piece butterfly pajama set. Big Reese came in some big, like, billowy two-piece situation. I don't know what the hell that was. Karen came with the cold shoulder asymmetrical top with the red, orange, and maroon ribbon striping in it. Just, it was really cute, really girly. Real billowy. It was real nice. Ashley came in some kind of weird lace romper. I don't know what that was. Gizelle went to asking about Wendy. Why are you asking about Wendy? You don't even like Wendy. What you asking about Wendy for at Necrosis house? What y'all whores had a plan? Failed miserably, huh? Failed miserably, huh? So one of the ladies that was there, I couldn't tell who that was talking because I was distracted. So forgive me. And they were like, well, I want to think that was Kiana. It was somebody because she was just like, oh, she's not going to be able to make it. She has something to do or whatever. And Gizelle like, but you supposed to tell the host. You supposed to tell the host. Girl, you showed up at somebody's event and didn't even speak to the host. And you talking about etiquette, you, Miss Coochie Sweat, talking about etiquette? Gizelle, ma'am. Wrong road. And then here come Necrosis. Oh, I'm used to the disrespect. Girl, you the one that's been disrespectful. What you mean is you're used to the disregard, because that's what Wendy gives you, is disregard. She don't care nothing about you. And she ain't supposed to. And like Wendy said in her confessional, like, girl, you done did all this stuff. I'm definitely not showing up to unpack your house. Call U-Haul. Bunch of hypocrites. They're so fake. So fake. Rings came in her real sleepwear. Girl. Yeah, Ashley with the lace romper with her butt cheeks hanging out. Like, don't nobody want to see that. It looks bad. Trina talking about Big Reese came in looking like football player number 30 on Schoolhouse Rock. Remember that from Saturday mornings? I'm not fooling with you. Not sparkling Kool-Aid. I will not. I thought that was Kiana. I wasn't sure, but I thought that was her. I was kind of distracted. But it was just the idea like, oh, you're supposed to tell the host. You didn't even speak. You didn't even greet your host at your last event. You walked your tired, haggard self in that woman's event, in her husband's event, and did not even greet. You didn't even greet. You didn't. Sat there making faces like Ace Ventura. Word to Lil' Kim. And you worry about her not telling somebody she not coming. You'll notice she not there when she don't show up. Simple as that. So anywho, Mia wasn't feeling about opening no boxes either. She was like, girl, how you ain't open your stuff from your wedding? It's not happening. Gizelle even mentioned that. Gizelle tried to start Mia and Karen going again. Karen basically squashed them. Was like, child, moving right along. Robert tried to wake it back up, and Karen was like, are we doing this again? Are we still doing this? Mia wanted to go back and forth, but Karen was like, look, I ain't been nothing but a friend to you while you talking about rumors and stuff. She said, I never brought the rumor that you was messing with a rapper and that you was screwing somebody's husband. She said, I never brought that to the group. And so first Mia tried to lie. Oh, no. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Then she said, well, I was out with a rapper, but I didn't screw him. Okay, but you was a whole married lady. What you doing going out with a man, period? Ho. Then she said, no, the only married man I ever slept with was Gordon. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. No. First off, Mia gonna have to get a transfusion to get all that hoe out of her veins. She got a lot of it in her. Let me put the StreamYard in the chat because I'm almost done with these notes. And I do want to hear what y'all got to say if anybody has anything to say. So, they went through that or whatever. And Candace was like, basically like, Mia, you need Mia looking for stability and money, and rappers are not stable. And didn't they teach all that in Hoes Anonymous or whatever college you went to? I did not know Hoes Anonymous was a college, I didn't know that there was a Hoes Anonymous. I didn't. But, that was interesting. They did the never would I ever. We only saw 2 questions, one from Gizelle about paying for penis, which is right up her alley, just real tacky and gross. Ashley tried to throw that on Sharice, talking about because she's a rich divorcee. Um, Tasteless. And then Necrosis brought up the thing about Robert saying that Karen had a picture of her family in her phone or whatever like that. Karen was like, I don't remember it, but I could have. I like her parents. I think they're cool or whatever. Karen is a little offbeat and weird, but I'm just like, that wasn't the scorching hot tea y'all thought it was. Still doesn't give anybody's obsessed with Robert, because who the hell would be? Okay. But anyway, those are the notes. Let me just say this. I think production must have got under these ladies by this stage in the season. And the reason I say that is Robert and Ring showing up to Wendy's event. It definitely gives production said, y'all can't just not go to events if you want to get paid. I think that. I also think two things can be true at once. I think they were hoping to get some free reefer and they got their head slapped. Now, I do know that Candace got a take-home box, and I hope that Karen got one if she wanted one. But I really hope that Eddie and Wendy, I know they so classy and stuff or whatever, but I hope they did not give those other cockroaches any free take-home stuff. Like, give them a t-shirt or something. Like, just get out. Like, ain't nobody giving you no free reefer. No. But, knowing those two, they always got to be super classy. They probably did. I think that with Wendy inviting everybody to her event, I think that could have been a production move too. Not so sure, but it's possible. I do find it to be very telling and interesting how desperate Necrosis has been being for Wendy's attention. Like, you clearly don't like this lady. You don't like her, but you want her attention real bad. Like, you want her, like, if I can't make you fight with me, then maybe I can make you be a friend of me. Maybe I can make you think I like you so I can just talk about you behind your back or anything. And Lord, Trina say, why would Karen be obsessed with a woman walking around smelling like baloney? I give up. Y'all are so bad. But yeah, the desperation is there. I think she needs to be attached to Wendy, because I think at this point she's figured out that Team Yellow, they don't like you, girl. You failed. Like, you were supposed to make Wendy come out of a bag and give them some ammunition to work with, and you failed miserably. Like, you didn't get any reaction out of Wendy. If I was them, I wouldn't like you no more either. I wouldn't be your friend no more either, honestly. I would never be your friend again, because you just messed up. And I think she needs to attach herself to Wendy in a hurry, or she just gonna have to be a flunky over there on Team Yellow and get left out of all the Team Yellow meetings. Now, what I did notice was when at that sad pajama nonsense at Nneka's uncompleted building, Sharice was still trying to get Karen's attention too, y'all. You know what? But that Essence article just came out. This season had already wrapped. That's just what that was. But when Karen walked in and her little asymmetrical cold shoulder, leisure set, she was like, hello, everyone. Sharice is sitting there like, everyone says hello. Like, girl, Karen is not addressing you. You do not exist, Big Reese. You don't. And I don't know what Sharice needs to do to get that under her hat. Necrosis invited you because Necrosis likes you. Nobody else wants to be bothered with you, Big Reese. Nobody. You notice Wendy didn't invite her. I mean, Candace let you come to the mother's thing or whatever. That should have been enough for you. I mean, I know Karen wasn't paying you no attention, but that should have been enough. So you got a chance to be on camera at least a couple of times, 2 or 3 times. Like, take it for what it's worth. Karen is never giving you the energy you want. I feel like Sharice is to Karen what Necrosis is to Wendy. Lord, Lala said, I told y'all they walk around with biohazard material. No, you laughed when that girl said that to Big Reese. I said, nah, you ain't had to do her like that. I don't know. That kind of, I don't know, y'all. I got to think about that one some more. Tracy Lashley says Sharice is mad because Karen does not acknowledge her. And she shouldn't. If I told you to quit talking about my mother passing or my parents passing and you keep bringing it up, girl, you can go to the nearest hell and roast to ashes. And I mean that. Lel say, but when did Big Reese and Nick Moan even meet? I think, they met at Ashley's sad little housewarming. And they've been, hanging out, they say. Because, Big Reese will hang with anybody. She just, anybody that's on that cast. She just wants to be relevant at all costs. I don't know either. I really don't. And I don't even know how to check that. Yolanda says, I can't imagine Dr. Wendy dealing with necrosis too much. Yeah, no. You walked in calling somebody's mother a witch. Like, girl, you're dead. Trina says, maybe Big Reese wanted Karen to be her. Oh! Mm-mm. Girl, you just scared me. Yolanda says Sharice need to leave Karen alone. She does. I think that Sharice has more sense than necrosis, but it seems like those two have clicked up because they have similar energy, just desperate and pitiful. Yeah, because Karen is done with Big Reese. Karen's done. She's so done. Oh, and they both got bad wigs too. I forgot about that. You say they wigs gonna get in a dog fight? I did not catch that. I did not catch that Sharice's wig and Necrosis's wig was about to have a fight. I didn't. Nope. I didn't catch it. But look, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna grab a couple more comments if y'all got them, and I'm gonna slide. I ain't gonna stay and read Rainbow all night. If don't nobody want to hang with me, then I'm gonna go. Okay. Not a big back stalker. Tough crowd. So look, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. But check this. Next week, it looks like Wendy is actually going to try to give Necrosis a chance to plead her case. And it don't look like it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work at all. So we'll see what happens next week with that. I don't know how many more episodes we got. If somebody knows, please let me know in the chat or like send it to me on the replay comments or something. But hopefully we don't have too many. I feel like this is 12 episodes, too many. Like this could have been an 8 episode season and I would have been just fine. Honestly. Sharice, Big Reese. That's who that is. I didn't call her a big back stalker though. Lala called her a big back stalker. That was interesting. Okay. But look, wait. Yes, she did say that she was done with Sharice. And I understand Karen on that. I wouldn't want nothing to do with her either. Run around spreading stories saying that Karen was putting her mouth on strange men. That's really gross. Y'all remember she said all that nasty stuff at the Lobster and Steak strip club last year. She's really, really, really gross. Well, see, this is the problem with that Bratz doll. The that fight that Kiana was in, the Baltimore Brawler with her cute self, that was after they had wrapped. So the cameras were supposed to be off. So I don't know if that's going to even make it on the show. But y'all know we did watch the fight video over here because y'all know y'all sister love a fight video. And we watched it. Monetization be danged. We watched that fight over here and I enjoyed it too. We ran it back a few times. Hey, Sharice Williams.
Okay, I found this on the web for S. Williams.
This is why I hate these devices. Like they'll just open up and start talking. Yolanda said, why necrosis becomes the target. When necrosis becomes the target, she better not call out to Dr. Wendy. She better not call nobody but Jesus. That's right. Make sure y'all hit the button. Yeah, they need to go straight to the reunion. Straight there. Yeah, Bratz doll, that was after they wrapped. That was after the end of filming. And I guess the ladies were still having a good time. And they caught George Foreman. what's the girl name? Hey, y'all call her Sesame Street. Deborah was trying to throw water on Candace while her back was turned. And Kiana like put a stop to it because I guess some of it was gonna get on her. And they got the tussling. And then Ashley's other little tacky, dingy friend with cheap clothes tried to drag Kiana from behind. Like she's fighting the ugly, manly looking girl, the dragon from Mulan. She's fighting her in the front, and then Ashley's other little cheap, dingy friend was from behind trying to pull her hair to pull her to the ground. And that sister took Mulan's dragon down with her like doom and kept getting at her, kept tearing her up. That was a good fight. That was a good one. Mulan's dragon was not ready for the walla that she got. It was a good one. Yes, it was funny. And I told y'all then that I didn't even know Kiana's name. I say, that girl done been in a brawl or two. And then when I heard she was from Baltimore, I say, there it go. There it go. Yes, we did watch that fight. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. The mid-season trailer, I think, I believe it did, because we on episode 12. Girl, if they drop a mid-season trailer at 12, meaning that it's 12 more to go, I'll quit this show. We done sat through 12 episodes. I know for a fact I ain't got 12 more in me. I have suffered. At the hands of these people. I have. And y'all have been good consolation to me. I don't mind taking one for the team because my family over here on the porch, y'all be having my back. Yolanda say, I heard Kiana whoop. She did. And did. She told George Foreman tail up. I mean, pat, 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 pat. The other friend pulled her hair when she tripped and went to go down. She yoked George Foreman and whoom, took her to the ground, rolled her a little bit, and was still sticking her. Pow, pow, pow. I say, God dang, who is this girl? Because I didn't know who she was yet. I say, this little heifer can fight. I like her. Now, I don't think all girls need to fight, but I like a girl that can swing them things. I say, ooh, who is she? She papped that girl up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. TV Deets reported that Deborah whooped Kiana, and the TMZ reported Kiana whooped Deborah because TMZ told the truth. TV Deets is biased as hell. TMZ told it right because we watched that fight over here, Yolanda. We frame by frame, because y'all know y'all sister love a fight video. Frame by frame, that girl whooped her. Got snuck from behind, tripped, fell, and drugged that tramp to the floor and continued to whoop her. Hey, Brown Style. Oh, they're going to film the reunion on February the 20th. It's going to be interesting. Because Candace's mouth is about to be unleashed. It's already unleashed. Because that lawsuit is over. Mouth unleashed. It's about to be lit. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Lel said, we did watch the fight. Kiana almost better help her till she was pretty. She tried to. Because at that time, I didn't even know who this girl was. I'm like, who is this heifer? She done been in a brawler too. Like, that was not no rookie move. Very few people can go down and keep they swinging right. She kept the rhythm and everything, and she did not let that heifer go. Took her all the way to the floor with her. Yolanda said, I heard that the other friend was Sydney. I hope she sued too, because that she had on an ugly chartreuse like blazer, and I remember her. Bad hair too. And she came from behind and like tried to pull, I think she tried to pull Kiana's hair or tried to like grab her by her clothes or something. Either way, she had a purse in her hand or drink in her hand or something, but she was still trying to help George Foreman beat this girl because Kiana was getting with her. Mm-hmm. Ashley say Kiana a real one. She knew only a whipping would put that dog down. Boy, look. By the time we saw Kiana on the show, I'm like, oh, this the girl that was over there whooping on folks. I would have never known she was so cute. I was like, so this little cute girl was doing all that damage? Okay. Child, not the dog. As the nigga say, Candace gonna be Machine Gun Kelly at the reunion. She might. She might. Candace gonna be locked and loaded. Child, yep. Y'all hit the like button. Listen, I got a couple more comments in me, and I'm gonna slide because we going on 2 hours. I've been literally talking to y'all for almost 2 hours straight with nobody hanging with me, so that's okay. Angela say, after the fight, all the Ashley friends deleted all their social media accounts. Look, Kiana say, oh, I know how to help y'all get some act right. Kiana gave him some act right, baby. So get the nachos and wine ready. Candace is going to obliterate Team Yellow, and I hope Dr. Wendy obliterates Necropolis. I hope so too. I do. But look, y'all, that's all I got. You know, I ain't gonna go for the full 2. Y'all know I can, because I mouth almighty, tongue everlasting. I can run my mouth. I can. I could probably do this for 2 more hours, but I'm not. No, ma'am. Not I. Especially since I got to come back tomorrow and cover Carlos King and Mariah Huck's interview, because I didn't get a chance to do it today. I didn't start soon enough. So by the time I finished everything else, I really didn't have time to go into it today. So I'll be back tomorrow to cover Carlos King, Mariah Huck, Killer Mike being arrested after winning the 3 Grammys. They arrested him at the Grammys. So I still got to find out what his charges are. And then it's a couple of more things I want to check into, and we'll probably try to cover all of those at the same time tomorrow. But as far as tonight, I'm getting off from here. Okay? Y'all ain't finna make me do all this talking all night. But listen, I love y'all to death. I love y'all to life. I love you to the moon and back. But I'm finna go. So you know what I'm gonna tell you? If you managed somehow not to hit the like button on the way in, please make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you'll know every time we go live on this channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because you know that we're happy to have you here. If this is your first time, welcome. And if it's your second, third, 10th, 20th, or 100th, welcome back. We all appreciate you. If you want to join channel membership, there is a join button beneath the video. And you know to put your crown on. Always put your crown on. And if you don't want to grab the join button, or if it's not working for you, there's a membership link in the description box. And also in the description box is the link for our Royal Family merchandise store. Guaranteed to look better than that tacky stuff from Gizelle and Ashley. Guaranteed. You can get your classic black and gold or our new emerald crown graphics. And also we got our Amazon storefront for us to shop together, and the wish list in case you want to send a girl a snack, okay? But listen, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Everybody have a great evening. Say your prayers, sweet dreams. And remember, if no one else says it to you, remember, please, God loves you. I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Okay? So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.